Stringfellow, trying to get out to the Spring Creek herd management area in the Disappointment Valley in southern Colorado. And we have had a lot of rain out here and been dealing with a lot of water and slick roads. And so this morning, as we're headed out to the herd management area, we came upon this little place where the road is completely covered in water on the left side here, where we absolutely cannot get through. It's just slick as ice. And then it's washed out on this side. So Kathleen had a great idea to fill it full of sagebrush and sticks, which we're doing. So we are trying to get in there, but we're thinking maybe this trip is about roads rather than horses. So we're getting ready to try out our new road. So here we go. We are here with TJ Holmes, who we were hoping to meet up with. We met her in our little meeting spot on the range here, and we're getting ready to walk. Since it's so wet, we're gonna take a walk to see the horses. So TJ, where are we going?
We are going across Spring Creek Basin, or across Spring Creek, and up these little north hills. And the horses are actually out of sight in a little bowl up there because the grass is good.
Cool. All right. And you said you saw Steel Dust and his band, and also Hollywood. Okay, and some foals. So we hope to see some babies. So we're gonna take a walk. All right, let's go. TJ about how good the range looks because we've gotten so much rain, and she was pointing out the plants that the horses eat. So TJ, tell me a little bit about that.
This is four-wing sawbush, and they eat that, even though it's real prickly. And this is winter fat, and they eat that. And the thing I was saying is that not that I've been watching this for a long time, but there's more of this year than there was last year, which was a better snow year. And there is grass this year, not just cheatgrass, which is all pretty much gone.
We located a large band of Mustangs high on a hill. However, as we approached, their instinct to flee when they feel trapped took over, and they galloped off to the valley floor below. Once there, they settled down and allowed us to observe. Out of the 200 Mustang herds in the United States, only a few are being documented. For the past 2 years, TJ Holmes has dedicated nearly every weekend to documenting this herd. In this next clip, she describes every animal in this band.
That are, I'd say, at least 3 and older. There's 2 young stallions that are still with their family band. There's the band stallion, and there's 2 satellite stallions.
It's great they all get along.
Well, they've been together. They've been together for a long time. Of course, the 2 younger stallions, I think their mother is the buckskin mare, but I don't know that for sure. And they're the 2 on the very far left that look almost identical. One's a little lighter, and one's kind of light pink, and the other one's kind of a little more grayish.
Right.
But they both have blazes. They both have hind stockings. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about horse twins, but they look a lot alike. I would say that if they're not twins, they're probably within a year of each other.
They are attentive.
Yeah.
They look beautiful.
And see, the little black filly you can see.
Yeah.
And Hannah you can't see because she's behind Mama.
Yeah. But it's like a remuda.
Yeah, but see the two buckskins?
Yeah.
Then see the 2 they look red.
Right.
To our left of the 2 buckskins.
Yes.
The one with her nose on the mare's shoulder,
right,
that's her yearling daughter. And then the colt in the background that had the big blaze, he's Alpha's son. And he'll be a year old in a month, and he's still nursing. I saw him nursing yesterday. I can't believe.
Mama.
And she also got the PZP, and she looks really good, but I can't tell yet if she's, pregnant. I hope she's not.
When a Mustang herd has been closely documented, the age, health, sex, and personality of all of the horses in a herd are known. The virility of the stallions and the offspring they throw, the movement of the mares from one band to another, and the lineage of their foals is recorded. It is noted when injuries or sickness occurs, as well as deaths and births. The horses are named, and the bands or family units are identified. This vital information can be extremely important when it comes time for a gather. Currently, most gathers are conducted with no knowledge of the animals that are rounded up. Decisions have to be made within a few days as to which animals will be culled from the herd and permanently removed, and which animals will be returned to the range. As the horses are driven off of the range by helicopter indiscriminately, their family units are permanently separated. Once a Mustang band has been dispersed, the stallions have to vie against each other all over again to claim dominion over mares and foals. In addition, there is no knowledge of the health of the animals, and the genetics of the herd is a mystery. Thanks to pioneers in the field of herd documentation such as TJ, there is potential for a more conscious way of gathering our Mustangs. On our hike back to our cars, we stopped on a bluff for a few more pictures. I asked TJ if she wanted me to intuitively check on any of the horses. She asked me to communicate with two bachelors who had lost their mare during childbirth in the spring. I closed my eyes and began to connect with the two boys, and all of a sudden, two other bands of Mustangs came up on either side of the bluff. All the horses stayed together with us peacefully for a long time.
Our horses tend to, kind of stay away from each other. Now in the spring, when we had the good grass that was concentrated right back there in the east, everybody was there, all the north horses. But, this, I wouldn't say, is that good that they would all be here for the grass. Maybe they're here for the water.
They're here for me.
But they're here for you.
I told them I was coming to visit.
Had a fair bit of scars not too long ago, but you just may not be able to see them quite as well now. And they could have grown in some. They look like they've pretty well healed. I can't wait to see what color Sage sheds out.
Mm-hmm.
That would just be in heaven if he sheds out Rita. Kicking. See, look how big Chrome is. You see how big he is compared to Aspen?
Yeah.
Well, he's about to get kicked, but... Now he really is showing his Andalusian look now.
We had just gotten back from a wonderful tour of the Spring Creek Herd Management Area with TJ. And TJ, I just want to thank you so much for another incredible day. It was wonderful. And at the end there, we were standing up on a bluff, and actually two big family bands and a bachelor band all came together there with us and processed by us. It was very special and really, really beautiful. And it was lovely because we just stayed still and they came by us. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. Glad to have you guys come out here and very much like to let people know about the horses. And I guess like I said earlier, if I could really let people know something, it's that the horses are
So individual. Yeah, they're just, each one is so unique. And you've named them all, haven't you? Yeah. And for that reason, I mean, they're like family, and they also, I think TJ's definitely part of their family because they always come around when we're here. And so yeah, I think it's really wonderful, the documentation that you do, and I hope that other people will take your example and do the same with the many other herds we have around the country.
hopefully.
Thank you so much, TJ.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Thank you.